What's up YouTube, it's your boy Car Vince Reg and welcome back to another video. And in today's video we're going to be talking about maintenance, how much I spent maintaining this G37. I owned it for about 2 years, so talk about maintenance, everything that I've done maintenance wise. I do big jobs and all different type of stuff. If you guys are interested in that, I definitely say stay tuned and let's go ahead and get into the video. So when I first bought the car, this is like a ritual when I always buy a car. I'm about to actually pull over and park, roll down the windows and talk to y'all, man. But anyways, when I first bought this car, I always was like, you know what? I'm a big fluid guy. Every time when I buy cars, I have to change the fluid. So the first thing I did was I did the transfer case, I did the front diff, I did the rear diff, I did the automatic transmission fluid, and then I did an oil change. Now at the dealership, they already did an oil change, but you know, I like doing my own stuff. You know, I really don't be trusting people like that. So I did everything, and I believe that total came out to $750. And then the next thing what I did for this car was I had said, all right, you know what? I was at like 98,000, I believe, or 97,000 or something like that. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get the 105,000 service, which was spark plugs, dry belts. I did the thermostat. I think I did brake fluid. I do power steering fluid too. I did coolant, of course, and I did like some type of engine treatment that they do at Infiniti, you know. But anyways, I spent $1,800 for that service. I spent $1,800. I ain't gonna forget that one. I'm not gonna forget that one. And then he had the nerve to say, hey, you know, your rear diff bushing is leaking, and to do that we got to replace the whole rear cross member, which is gonna be $3,000. I told that man, swerve, man, I ain't got that. And when I lifted it up, it wasn't even leaking bad, and it's actually been pretty good, so I ain't really worried about that. But anyways, I spent $1,800 for that service. And then after that, man, I just been doing a whole lot of oil changes. And once a year, I'm not gonna lie, I do the front diff, the transfer case, I do the rear diff, and I do automatic transmission fluid once a year. I usually do it the end of the year. So I usually change my fluids once a year when it comes to the diff, the front diff, the transfer case, the rear diff, the transmission fluid, once a year at the end of the year. So it's gonna be coming on that time to where I need to do that. That's all I really been doing to this car, y'all, to be honest. You know, actually it's really been a pretty good solid car. Like, oh, I also did brakes. So I did brakes. Now I went to AutoZone and I got the Duralast gold brake rotors, and then I had bought the Nissan brake pads. So I had got a little bit cheaper with the rotors. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, you know what? I plan on getting a big brake package anyway. So at the time when I bought the brakes, I was like, you know what? I plan on, you know, getting the big brake package, which I haven't got yet. You know, I ain't gonna lie, money running real low, so I can't afford that yet. I can't afford the Akibonos yet. But so far, I mean, the rotors and the brake pads been doing pretty good. Everything after that has just been oil changes and, you know, fluids and stuff. And then I recently, not too long ago, well, it was a long time ago, probably a couple of months ago, I don't remember, but the heater hose broke, so I had to replace the heater hose, which was like $500 something. So I had replaced that, but everything else been really cool with the car. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I have a bit of a squeaking noise in the back that I'm hearing. Usually those be like ball joints or something, so I'm gonna go get that checked out eventually. I don't have the money right now, so I'm gonna get it checked out eventually. Also, this door, like, it won't lock and it won't unlock when I press the button or if I do the remote. So I have to open the door through the key. Eventually, I'm gonna get this replaced, but they told me that the part was like $500-600 or something like that. So I'm like, damn, for a part, that's crazy. Like, usually parts is cheap, labor is hot, but for the part, it's $500. I even looked up on Z1 Motorsports, $500. I thought about getting it from, like, you know, a little yard or whatever. I'm like, shoot, amount that I spend on that, you know what I'm saying, what if that goes out? So I'd rather just buy brand new, you know what I'm saying? So eventually I'll get the door fixed. Not really worried about that right now. That's like my least priority. But definitely those ball joints, I definitely plan to get those real soon. Probably within the next couple of weeks, I plan to get to that. But yeah, like I said, everything has been pretty cool with the car. You know, I can't complain. It's been real reliable. Right now I'm at 138,000 miles, almost 138,500 miles. So I'm getting up there. But for me, seeing my other friend Carl with his G35 and got like 230K on it, you know what I'm saying, make me feel real comfortable about the VQs. But I heard even before I bought this car that the VQ motors are really good. The main thing is just about maintenance, y'all. Like, you do your maintenance and then the car will take care of you. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's real important for you to do your maintenance on your cars. Like, getting oil changes. Like, for me in this car particularly, like, I get oil changes every 3,700 miles. Soon as it passes over 150K, I'm gonna do it every 3,000. And then as soon as it passes over 200, my bad, y'all, camera cut off because it got overheated once again. But anyways, like I was saying, after 200,000, I'm gonna get it done every 2,000 miles. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing wrong with keeping fresh, clean oil in your car. That's definitely gonna help, save the engine and longevity wise, you know what I'm saying? Because now as cars get old, parts start to wear. But if you can keep the engine to where it's like, if you keep the right clean fluids in there like almost all the time, you know what I'm saying, it prevents from all that mechanical stuff to happen later on. Like with the Acura, for instance, right? Found out I needed a motor because piston rings, right? Because people wasn't getting their oil changes, you know what I'm saying? The person who had that car before me wasn't getting oil changes, you know what I'm saying? And now it needs piston rings, so you got to get a whole nother engine. What happens is when oil gets old, it eventually starts to burn. It gets hot, so then it starts to shave down, like, it starts to shave down parts in your engine and stuff like that. Once it does that, then stuff is going to start to break down. So for me, oil changes are like the most important thing that you can do to your car, and tune-ups. Like, those are like the most important things that you could do to your car. Oil or tune-ups. Like, if anything, do your oil and tune-ups, you know what I'm saying? Definitely do those on time. I do it early, you know what I'm saying? I'm weird, but that's just how the way I am. I'm not gonna lie, that's just how the way I am. But anyways, before I got into all that, the car has been really good and been real reliable to me. I love this car. It's been treating me really, really well, and I'm gonna treat it well. Hopefully down the line, I can get this door fixed eventually, you know what I'm saying? Because it is a little buzzkill when you gotta, like, get the key out, take the key out the thing and unlock the the door and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what, I need to eventually get that fixed. And definitely that ball joint, need to go see about that. It could be a ball joint, I'm not too sure. Usually when it squeaks, it's like a ball joint. So we'll see about that. Hopefully it's not too much of an expensive repair. Y'all just keep up with the channel. But if you want a G37 or you want an Infiniti period, a G35, G37, I can vouch for the 35. I'm gonna do another video like this with the 35. But if you want a G35, G37, I definitely say go for it. These cars are reliable. I don't care what you heard. A lot of people say, oh, this and that about the Infinitis and stuff and all these problems and stuff, but you gotta realize that a lot of people get in these cars and they dog them out, man. They be at everybody's sideshow. They be doing a whole bunch of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Especially out the Bay, boy. They be at, these are the new sideshow cars, man. That's all I see is people doing donuts in these god dang Infiniti G35s, especially the 35s and the 37s. Really the 35s though. That became the sideshow car now. So it's like, people be dogging them out, and then when you buy these cars, you be like, damn, like all these problems. But nah, a person was just dogging them out. Like, if you drive normal, like, it's okay to get on it, you know what I'm saying? That's what these cars is made for. Like, every now and then, I'll dropping in gear, I'll do a couple of pulls, I'll do the woo-wah, woo-woo-woo, bang, and then, I'm through with it, you know what I'm saying? So, but I keep the car clean. I keep the car in good condition, you know what I'm saying? And I don't overdo it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not redlining my car, stay redlining my car. I'm not doing a whole bunch of donuts. I'm not doing none of that. Like, if you like that, more power to you. But for me, I'm cool, you know what I'm saying? I'm more laid back. I like just mob in my car, you know what I'm saying? Do a couple of pulls every now and then and do the whole swap, wop, wop, or whatever, But yeah, these cars are really good, no matter what nobody says to you. These cars are good. So if you want to buy a G35 or G37, I definitely say you should go ahead and buy it. Now, the only thing about it is, when you buy these cars, just look over the maintenance. Just look over the maintenance report. Ask them if they have all their maintenance. If they're trying to sell the car and they've been a good owner, Trust me, they have all the records. I have all my records. So if I was to sell this car today, I could show people like, look, this is everything that I did to the car has been maintained. I show them all the receipts. I've been doing oil change every 3,700 miles and all that. I got everything. You know what I'm saying? So if I wanted to sell this car, I could sell it and I can get a good amount of money for it because the car is clean. You know what I'm saying? It's not damaged. It's not toe up. You know, it's none of that. Just get all their service records. You know what I'm saying? And figure out, okay, when's the last time they did this, when's the last time they did that, depending on what mileage you're getting. Just have an open eye, because people will try to get over on you. Trust me, people will try to get over on you. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, go ahead and give me a like right now. Go ahead and comment and let me know how much you guys spend on maintenance. And I'm kind of curious to know, like, are y'all like me when it comes to getting oil? Like, do you guys do it often, or do you guys just wait like 5,000 or 8,000 miles if you get synthetic? For me, I get regular oil. That's all this car was taking before, so I just get the regular oil, just so you know, and the car knows regular, so I don't want to just switch it up, especially at 130K. I know they say you can switch up oils anytime you want to, but for me, I'm gonna just keep it the regular. It's been getting regular his whole life. But anyways, this video is over. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next video. Peace. I'm out.
Yeah, I'm watching the rise, and I wouldn't say I'm shocked, cause I'm hardly surprised. This one's for the ride, this one's for who knew I'd make it, just needed some time.